State of Decay 2. Uh, State of Decay 2 was a lot of fun. I haven't played State of Decay 1, but State of Decay 2 was a lot of fun. The idea of the game is the zombie apocalypse. They start you out with about 3 characters, and you're all in a team. You can play as any one of them. And you move as a group to survive, which means the whole game is finding a base, finding a vehicle, and getting weapons to survive all the zombies. And it's done in a way where it's like the real world, where you can decide the engagement of attacks. It's not some story-driven thing where there are cutscenes and then a script plays out where they destroy something and you have to defend it. The whole game is built as you doing missions to help other people in the world. And through that, everyone gets stronger. I'm not sure if I can define what the storyline was. It's you versus other people, I think. But the game is a sandbox. It's a true sandbox, and it's a lot of fun. The graphics are... There's gore in the game, but they didn't push it to the level of realism where it's mentally taxing on people. There's some cartoon characterizations going on. I had a lot of fun in the characters that I picked. I picked a comic book store owner, her best friend, her 2 best friends. One liked comics, one liked video games. And the 3 of them set out together. And I had this problem of where I left the room. And there's 2 different things. You could hit the menu button and bring up the menu. And that's not exactly hitting the pause button. The game still runs. I hit the menu button thinking I hit the pause select screen button. And I left the room. And the game kept running. And I even thought I was safe. Everyone was in the base. All the doors were locked. And a zombie got in. It was terrible. And it happened again when my character's out in the world. I parked her somewhere. And I come back and she's dead. And this is a traumatic thing. So this is all through role playing. I had one character. She had the car. So I had one character. She has to run through the town, down the highway, fight through zombies to get to her friend to check to see if she's all right, and she isn't. She's full zombie. But the way that I played it was that, you know what, I'm going to take care of this person. And I walked this zombie trying to eat me, my best friend, all the way back to the base, fighting off other zombies except for her. And I got surrounded by a mob. Right at the base, so I climbed this tower. And as soon as I hit the top of the tower. I heard chick, which is the comic book store owner, who is a little more mean. She sent a crossbow arrow right at her friend. And that was the story. It was just the two of them until her little sister came along. A character looked just like her. So it was the three of them moving forward. The comic book store owner, her best friend who likes video games, and her little sister. And I got all the way up to the very last mission of the game, to the very last boss. And the comic book store owner, the main character that I picked, dies. She doesn't make it. So her zombie is wandering around at the end of the game, at the final boss. And her little sister is just, she has to pick up the pieces. And she has the exact same weapon that she was using, which was like a cleaver that looks like you used to cut big sheets of paper. And her little sister was overcompensating and picked up a boat oar that looked the same. So I had her march through the streets and go finish the game. State of Decay 2 can be a lot of fun. It's a sandbox. It allows you to role play in the zombie apocalypse. I highly recommend it. I can't wait for the next one.